Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver. Alright, so now that we have obtained every single badge that we can possibly get, we can start doing even more challenging stuff. Like, say for example, the one that we're gonna do right here. Yeah, with Zapdos now showing up literally in front of the power plant, it is time for us to start battling and start catching this bitch. But anyways, Zapdos. Now, just like with Articuno, just like with Articuno, Zapdos is at level 50. Zapdos also has the ability Pressure, and it also has agility and ancient power. But then, as with Zapdos himself, Zapdos actually gets the moves of Charge and also he gets a discharge as well too. So meaning that not only can he power up his discharge move, but he can also raise up his he can also raise his special defense at the same time until he actually utilizes the discharge. Then he would have to keep on using a then he would have to keep using charge over and over again, just so that he can make the discharge work even stronger again. So yeah, let's just say, I would say between Articuno and Zapdos, I would say Zapdos is the more dangerous Pokemon to, I would say Zapdos, honestly, I would say Zapdos is more of a threat. Yeah. And especially if you don't have any ground types with you. Yeah. But anyways, now that we paralyzed him, and we used Flash Punch. Now I'm just gonna be lowering his now I'm gonna be lowering his HP now. Okay, I think I should be able to do at least like one or two more cuts. One or two more cuts and then we should be good. Okay, let's see. And okay, not too bad. Okay, I think one more should do. Although I am worried this may be overkill, but there's no harm in trying, right? Well, let's find out. Oh! Okay, good, he's still alive! Oh, thank God, he's still alive. Okay, and with that said, I have lowered enough of his HP. And now it is time for me to start chucking some Ultra Balls in his face. And also now I'm gonna have my Quagsire out because, well, not only can he not hurt my Quagsire with discharge, but also with ancient power, it will not do any sort of major damage. So yeah. Essentially, my Quagsire is gonna be my meat shield, while I continuously just start chugging Ultra Balls at him. Yeah. In the meantime, as I'm trying to actually get the Zapdos, I guess I should go over Zapdos as a Pokemon. Now Zapdos, I would consider him to be my favorite of the legendary birds, but I actually prefer Articuno than Zapdos, because like I said previously, during my Fire Red playthrough, I would always utilize the legendary birds, And of course, I would say Articuno was the most helpful to me because, well, more so specifically after dealing with the Ali 4. Although I guess you could say Zapdos was also very darn helpful too, because there was Oralai and the majority of her Pokemon were water types. And then there's Bruno, where honestly I would utilize Zapdos I think I would either use Charizard's Fly or Zapdos's Drill Pack. And then against Agatha, I think I would either use Charizard or Moltres. And then there's Lance, which of course I utilized my Articuno for, because not only did he have 2 Dragoners, but also of course his Dragonite. But overall, I still prefer Articuno than Zapdos, because when it comes to designs, I honestly prefer the way Articuno's looks than Zapdos does. Okay. Now, as for Zapdos, who now when it comes to anime, Zapdos has appeared quite a few times. Now, of course, he made his debut appearance in the Lugia movie, and then he also shows up in an episode in the Johto anime, and then what was odd was that during the credits, the credits of the Manaphy movie, where we just see a freaking Zapdos showing up in the credits. And then we see Janky not only capture one, but also flying on it too. So they actually show a freaking legendary capture during the freaking credits. But what I will say, what is extremely random for a freaking legendary to show up was during the Sinnoh anime, a Zapdos just shows up in front of Team Rocket. And it was by freaking random, by the way. It was extremely random for a freaking legendary just to show up right, like, for a legendary to show up right in front of him. But of course they try to get it, but then they miss their shot. And then the next time we really saw Zapdos was of course during the Kalos anime, which again, as I said, while Moltres and Zapdos did get their own dedicated episodes in the Kalos anime, Articuno didn't. And that's right. And I also forgot to mention during the mastermind of the Mirage Pokemon special, now we do see the main antagonist of that special utilize his Mirage system to not only create several Pokemon, but also several legendaries. Some of them which were Articuno, Zapdos, Entei, and of course Mewtwo. Now, while we did get a glimpse of a Rayquaza, but only during the weird not so good CGI. Yeah. But anyways. Now, and I guess I should say, honestly, the last appearance that we got from Zapdos as of recent was, of course, that one Journeys episode where Go actually attempted to get one. And he almost did, by the way. Yeah, he almost did. That is until a random lightning struck the Pokeball, freeing it. Now, for those of you who watched Journeys during its run, yeah, you may recall how several fans reacted when Go caught Suicune. Yeah, there were a lot of fans being really upset about that. Now, imagine if since the Zapdos episode happened before the Suicune episode. Now, if Go actually managed to capture the Zapdos, since that episode took place before the Suicune episode, if Go would have captured that Zapdos right there, I'm pretty sure fans. I freaking guarantee you that a lot of fans would have been a lot more upset. And I mean really more upset if that would happen. Yeah, and I guess I could also say for that episode, for that Zapdos episode, we did see a Team Rocket in that episode, and of course they got a Rhydon and a Stunfisk from the Prize Master. And also, and well, of course, while they were excited about having Pokemon, not exactly about having Pokemon having the advantage over Zapdos, but their battle skills were something to be desired. Yeah, and I know a lot of people were upset about how Team Rocket were handled in Journeys. And especially with how they really didn't get to see their full potential because of the Prize Master. But honestly, I wasn't really too bothered by that, honestly, because while I do completely understand why fans really love a Team Rocket in the past series. Well, while they may be bad guys, but not only do we get to see more character out of them, but also how special their bonds are with not only with each other, but also with the Pokemon they catch too. Yeah, now, which is why fans were really upset with how Team Rocket were handled in Journeys. But like I said, I'm not too bothered by it because I do appreciate that they actually tried to do something different with Team Rocket. They at least tried to do something different with Team Rocket by having a machine that allows them to utilize random Pokemon with. While some of them may not be really helpful to them, but in some other cases they actually do. And also, the Pokemon they get actually ties in with the episode actually ties in with the episodes themselves. So yeah, but anyway. Yeah, but like I said, I really do understand why a lot of people were upset with Team Rocket during Journeys. Although what I was really upset about Team Rocket in Journeys was the Pokemon they actually caught. Frickin' the freeloader Morpeko. Oh yeah, and look at that. Yeah, and after all that time, yeah, it sure did take us a while, but we finally got Zapdos. Zapdos, the electric Pokemon. This legendary bird is said to appear only when a thundercloud parts into two halves. Yes, it certainly does. Now, anyways, everyone, back to what I was saying about the freeloader, that being Morpeko in Journeys. Yeah, honestly, out of all the Pokemon that Team Rocket has caught, Morpeko was their worst. Honestly, Morpeko was their worst one. Because not only did it not help them in anything they were freaking involved in, but also, even after James gave it pity and decided to catch it, Morpeko does not change whatsoever, even after James caught it, and it is still essentially a freeloader. Yeah, honestly, yeah, which is why in Journeys we got several episodes of Team Rocket being really starved, all thanks to freaking Morpeko. Yeah, honestly, I just really don't like those episodes where they just happen to be so starving, all because of Morpeko. Like, honestly, if it, if it was just 1 or 2 episodes of them being starved, fine. But 3? Why? Now, that was just much. That was just way too much for me to handle. Yeah, I lost all hope in freaking Morpeko especially after James caught it. Yeah, because I thought after James caught it, I thought something would change. But no, nothing. Absolutely nothing was changed. Which is why and especially when we got to the third to last episode of Ash's Journey, where Team Rocket got all of their Pokemon back, and of course, who doesn't get to be involved? Oh yeah, Morpeko. Even though Morpeko is there. And it's actually the first time ever where Morpeko is not in its Hungary mode. Morpeko still doesn't do anything! Not a single thing! Oh my god, you see what I mean? Morpeko was just a waste of space. But anyways, everyone, with that said and done, and after getting that Swablu, yeah, that's all, yeah, that should be all I'm gonna do with this part. And so, until next part, I'll see you guys next time.